Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. I'm your host, I'm Secure Rights, and welcome to the last show before the marathon. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Woo! All right, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So let's do the finish my introductory stuff. Thanks again to New Thought Media Network for giving me the space and this opportunity to grow, to learn, to try. Because I've learned through through this having the show, I've learned so much. And I'm saying that because someone recently commented on my speaking ability. I was like, my speaking ability is like that. And then she told me a story about a person who had a stroke, was having trouble with with using words that were elevated, elevated words. And what was happening was she was only talking to a third grader because she was living at home, as I am, and she was only interacting with her 3-year-old. And so that was the only push she was getting in terms of her mind. In terms of her mind, she wasn't reaching for big words. And so I thank you because I have been able to try. I've been able to reach for bigger words. I've been able to find out different strategies to try to remember it this time. I've had to do so much by having the show that I can't imagine what I would have done without it. I can't imagine what I would have done without it. And I didn't want to do it now. I did not want to do it. I was like, oof. And you know what? You know what? This was full circle because last year I did the marathon for the first time, first first ever marathon. This is B number two, and B Mel was like, "Yo, Sekou, you need to do you need to do the show," and we did some special things to promote the show. But after the show, you need to do the show. I was like, I don't know. I don't. I did not want to do it. I did not want to do it. But she kept pushing me. She kept pushing me, and ultimately, I did it. Ultimately, I did it, and I am so blessed because of this show. I'm so blessed because of this show. Ashe, Ashe, because let me tell you, I'm so blessed that I'm sitting around home, but I'm talking to you guys, and that gives me the effort to reach for higher words, bigger words. All right, because that means a lot. Okay, that came out of nowhere. I just had to slide that in. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. I'm Sacred Rights, and here is my book, Hack Your Pain Now. Now, check it out and find out the ways that it can help you through your pain, whatever your pain may be. Whatever your pain may be, it will help you. It will definitely help you. Okay, well, it's a special episode. It's a special episode. It's a special episode. So let's just get into the marathon stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna say anything about money because I've got so much to say about the about the marathon stuff. So first of all, first of all, I did not tell you all what happened when they were calling when I was doing during the show. They were calling, and that was the marathon people. They were calling me. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, so I went to to drop something off from mom. Well, mom was helping me drop something off for the um, Social Security. I can't remember it, but to drop something off them. And then I was like, well, let me stop by the main thing for the marathon. It's a store they've taken over, And so I went in there and I saw everything. I saw the meadows and saw the different things. I saw all kinds of things, but that did not prepare you for what happened after that, because I shot all the stuff in advance. I shot me in advance, but then I went up to the front, and she, before I said anything, said, "Hey, would you like to pick up your bib?" And I was like, "Huh, yeah, all right, I would like my bib. Sure, why not?" And she said, "Okay, what's your name?" She gets my name. She types it in. She's like, "We don't have you." I'm sorry. What? What did you say? It's like, "No, we don't have you." I say, "I'm gonna need you to look again." Now, what I found out happens is that when I get upset or I get emotional, my aphasia gets much worse. Gets much worse, right? So I'm barely talking. I'm barely talking. I'm barely talking. Mind over matter, trying to get the mouth to move. Just out of order. So I'm asking her to please look it up, right? And she can't find it. And I'm like getting hot. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? What is going on? And so it turns out she's taking the role, she's giving out bibs for a different race, not the marathon. I was like, man, they had another race coming in, and they were coming in steadily. People were coming in steadily to pick up their bib for the other race. So she thought that I was for the other race. And so that's what happened. That's what happened. We got straight on that. And then I thought we were good. Then I thought we were good. Let me emphasize, I thought we were good after that. Right? Then she says, "Oh, I see you here. You're a regular runner." I was like, "Well, regular, but I don't like to use the word disability, but in the situation I used it. I was like, but someone with running with the disabilities, right?" It's like, no, 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 you're just a regular runner. I was like, what? You don't see this? You don't hold on. Now, mind you, I'm doing it easily now. I'm doing it easily now, but up there in that space, trying to get my aphasia to work, it's like and I was trying to get through, but I was like, listen, there's got to be somebody we can call. There's got to be somebody we can call. And she sent the email to the person, and 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 he called back and said, "Yeah, we have him as just a regular person." I was like, "I'm gonna go," because by now I had taken up the time before my next doctor's appointment. So I went to the Social Security admission, and then I went to the marathon place, and then I was going to just say, hey, whatever, and then go to my doctor. But now I gotta go to the doctor. This was a sleep clinician to find out why my sleep is altered. That's the whole other thing. Anyway, so I was like, you need to have him call me. I am not. I am a runner with a disability, and why that's important to me. Is because there are a whole host of things that are designed to make the race easier, easier in some small way for people who are traveling with disabilities. And I became aware of this last year when I was signed up for it. Didn't even realize I was signed up for it, but it made such a difference. It made such a difference. I can't even tell you. It would take me too long to list the different ways, but trust me when I tell you that having the runners with disabilities thing, the packet, made a huge difference. And so I was out of my mind. I was out of my mind. And so he called while we were while we were doing the show the other day, And as soon as I got off the phone, off of this, I called him. I was like, listen, man. And then I got his voicemail. So I was like, listen, man, I don't know. And once again, my aphasia kicked in. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm supposed to be a runner with disability. Like, it was. I don't know how he understood me. I don't know how he understood me, but anyway. So I went through all that, and I was waiting for him to call back. I was waiting for him to call back, waiting. And it's funny because he didn't leave his message. He didn't leave a phone number for me to call him back. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just letting you know that you're not on. You're a regular runner, not with a runner with disabilities, and that's it." He had no intention of speaking to me again. But what I did is I looked at the the call roll, the roll of calls, and I was saying, I hope this call gets through to him. So I called him, went straight to voicemail. I left a message, and and so he didn't call for a while, for a while. And I was sitting on pins and needles, and so finally I was like, all right, let me calm down. Let me calm down. Maybe this is meant for me to be a bigger person. Maybe this is meant for me to to run as a real runner and get that extra experience and all these things. He finally called me back. He finally called back and he said, "Man, I see you. I see you were registered at a as a as a runner with disabilities last year. Last year, we see that, and so obviously you should have a runners with disability this year." And thank goodness, he was able to whip it together, whip it together. Because let me tell you, I'll just tell you one thing: the intro to the marathon is down the street. It's right in Times Square, right? And it was bananas last year. Like you can't even understand. I was like if you've been and you know what it is, then it's fine. But if you've never been, I was like, what is going on? Like they shut down streets, like streets, plural of people just walking together, like 20, 20 across, just people marching. And all that is not necessary for the people who have disabilities because we might not be able to stand as long and different things. And so it was a it was a great thing for me to be able to make access of that. So just that alone would be great. So anyway, he had gone through the records. He saw that I was previously a runner with disabilities and that I'm a runner with disabilities again. And he got me scooped in. He got me scooped in. He had to pull my ticket. He had to pull my bib. Like what? What? They had to pull my bib and then replace it with a new bib. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am so glad. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I decided to stop by the 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 marathon, the marathon, mm, the marathon place. The marathon place. Because they were working on a different race. They were working on a different race. They done with the marathon. And I come talk about marathon and got them all discombobulated. And yeah, I am so grateful. And he gave me a phone number that I can use for someone with disabilities. So I can skip past everybody, go straight to him next time. Like this is where you go for someone with uh, disabilities, a runner with disabilities. And I was like, oh man, thank you so much. I couldn't thank him enough. I could not thank him enough because just yeah, there's a lot of things. There are a lot of reasons why I wanted to be a runner with disabilities. So yeah, so that's it. That's it. We in. We in. Shout out to Sam because Sam got me hooked up. Cam got me hooked up. All chomping down to the end. He got me hooked up. And so yeah, they pulled my bib and they replaced it with another bib. and I'll be picking that big bib up on Saturday. All right, so woo. All right. So anyway, let me end this quite seriously in matters of the divine, because the divine has shown himself in every situation regarding this. Like, don't you know? For those of you who don't know, I'm not even supposed to be in this marathon. What? Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be in this marathon because the back on my feet, the nonprofit involved, they ran out of tickets. They ran out of tickets months ago. And I called them up anyway. I said, listen, if something were to happen, I would like to be a part of what happens, right? And I did it with confidence. I said it with confidence. Like, hey, I would appreciate it if something were to happen. I would appreciate that. But they had a list of different people who are trying to be let in already. And here I come, last man standing. And guess who they let in? Guess who they let in? They let me in. They let me in. That's so, mm, mm. That is such a blessing. And have this happen, have Sam hook it up, get me on board. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And let me tell you, now I'm closing with this chapter. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. And let me move on to the next stories. Let me just see if I got any comments before I do. Okay. Yes. You trusted mom and my instincts. It worked out. Yes, it did. All right. Thanks for shouting out everybody. B King for coming over. Three Kings talking about hilarious. What? LOL. Yeah. That was. Whew, that was enough for me. Oh, the SSA office. Yes, SSA office. Thank you, Fee. Okay. All right. And yeah. No, you did not want to do it. Yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about now, but I knew I did. Oh, yeah, I did not want to do the marathon as a regular person. I did not want to do it. I did not want to do it. But anyway, ashe. All right. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to tell you one more story regarding the hoodie. So the hoodie, as you know, Guinness Book of World Records, official attempt, yeah. All right. So I've been wearing this hoodie. I've been wearing this hoodie because I got into me. Because I was like, no one's saying anything, so I can just wear it, right? I see people reading it, but no one says anything. Anyway, I go to the doctor yesterday. I go to the doctor a lot. Let's just get that out of the way. I go to the doctor a lot. I've not been talking about it because I've been trying to kind of keep things in here. But I realize I need to speak more about what's happening. So I will. But anyway, yesterday I was at the doctor. I was at Cornell, and I'll tell you about that later. But what happened was I got in the elevator, and the guy got in the elevator, and he started a conversation with me about how he doesn't have enough arm strength to carry whatever he needs to carry, and and this thing right here gives me power. It gives me influence. It gives me strength that I didn't have before. I did not have before. So he finished all that talking about his arm strength. And you know what I said? I said, "You gonna watch the marathon?" What? That's got nothing to do with the strength of his arms. Nothing to do with the strength of his arms. I said, "Was this like you gonna watch the marathon?" He's like, Uh, no, no. Why? You gonna watch it? I said, I'm in it. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, 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 I'm in it. I'm in it. And he was like, what? Now more people have gotten on the elevator. And it's like, wow, that's really great. And then I told him, well, read my shirt, Guinness World Record. I was like, yeah, Guinness World Records for the marathon. He's like, what? Together? I was like, yes, together. Together. He's like, oh man. So now he's got all these questions, and I'm watching him as I watch all the nurses in the elevator slowly turn. They're like trying to get a good look. And everyone was interested, and everyone got got influenced by me. That was great. That was great because even though I didn't get that guy's info, I felt good about sharing more, about being more, about reaching out there more. So that is changing my aura, my fixation, my energy level, right? Which means which brought me to another one. So here in my building, I was I was it was a crowded elevator. It was a crowded elevator. You know how you think like I would just wait for another elevator. It was crowded. This woman had her dog. I mean, it was crowded. And so anyway, this one person gets in and she's like, "Hey!" And I was like, "Hey!" And she's like, "How you doing?" And so we're chatting above everyone else's head. We're like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?" And I say, "I'm doing the I'm doing the marathon." She says, "What?" I said, "Yeah." Now this tells you how little I talked about last year. I kept it very quiet, very quiet in the building. But this time I'm open with it because of the the Guinness World Records hoodie. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm in the marathon." She's like, "What?" And now she understands my situation. She's like, "Wow, good for you." I said, "Yeah." And also doing the Guinness World Records. And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." Now everyone in the elevator is looking. Everybody in the elevator is looking. And this was the same day as the other elevator story. And so we get out, and she's like, "What? So what's the Guinness World Record about?" And I explained that I'm raising money for Back on My Feet and what the wonderful things that they do. And I explained to her that I'm raising money during the day, during Sunday, the day that I'm running. And she's like, "You got my number? Take my number. Take my number, because we gonna make this rock. We gonna make this do what it do." And I was like, "What? What?" And so that was great. That was great. So I got her number, and the doormen are still asking me about the flyer. They're like, "What's up with the flyer? What's up with the flyers?" And so the energy about this thing says, I'm about to win this thing. I'm about to win this thing. I am about to win this thing because the energy is there. The energy is there. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right. All right. Just wearing the hoodie made the difference. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. 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 All right. And I'm using all the master keys to self mastery. Yes, yes. For those of you watching Rev Mel, and she just finished her her book right before right before we go into the marathon. That's something. And I'm gonna be on her show. I'm gonna be on her show today. I'm gonna be on Feed King show today. I'm gonna be on everybody's show today. I'm on everybody's show today. Get everybody hyped. Get everybody hyped. Okay. Whew. All right. All right. Let me calm down. But boy, I was hyped. I was hyped. I was hyped. Just yeah, I was hyped. Okay. So anyway, let me show you today's run report, and I want to show you really quick because I just got the sneakers today. I know last night. I got the sneakers last night, and so here they are. And take a look. Take a look. Okay, another day down. Another day down. I went today to try and I tried to do something crazy, but I guess the universe told me not to do it. I was going to get my my legs fit because I did it yesterday. I just did it, on my own yesterday. But I decided I wanted to do it. And this morning I was sitting there, thinking, should I? All right, I'm gonna do it. And I go in the place. The guy's off today. He's not working until tomorrow. I'm like, no, I can't wait till tomorrow. So I'm going to do it myself. I'll do it myself. So hopefully P King will help me. But yeah, I'm going to do it myself. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm specifying stuff that goes on the right hand side of my body. So my glove, my shoes. You see those? You see those? Yeah. So the sneaker and the tights. I want everything to represent where I'm struggling. Because those places are places where, hey, I really am struggling. And so I want people to know that this is where I'm fighting. This is where I'm fighting. Because last year you didn't know. And I wanted people to know, and I couldn't figure out how to tell people. This is how. This is how I'm going to tell people. So, Ashe, this is what I'm doing. And oh shoot, my name is Sacred Rights, and I am doing a run, if I can, every day for 300 and some odd days. And I'm pushing, I'm fighting. Marathon's coming up. Oh my goodness. Marathon's coming up. Yeah, so get ready. Get ready for your donations. Your donations for the Guinness World Record. Let's go. And also, I'm doing the Feed King Show. Today at 11:30. What? You don't want to miss out. Wait for the explosion that happens, and we're together. Feed King Show today at 11. Let's get it. Okay, so let me cut this short. 307 days. But let me. Oh shoot. Well, let me show you right quick because I want you to see this because I did this all yeah behind my back, under my shoulder kind of way, but no one noticed. Everyone just appreciated my thing, how I had it. So this is how I had it. So the right hand side and the right hand sneaker are all off. See, because this sneaker it's red now, but it was gray yesterday, and the red side and everything, and this all lets people know that this is the side that has something wrong with it. This is the side that, for those people that ask, this is the side that has something wrong with it. And that was really something that I really wanted to do, and so I really wanted to do it, and so we're gonna have to do it together. I mean, I did it with safety pins. Right? But I don't know. It's a long walk, so I need to figure out a way to snip it or something. And like I said, the guy wasn't there. So we got to get it together. Okay. All right. I just feel like I don't want to go. I don't want to go because this is the last I'm going to see of you between now and the marathon. Ashe. Well, be aware that I'm going to figure out how to do this show, how to broadcast. I'm going to live broadcast on Sunday. I'm going to figure it out. King's going to help me. We're going to figure it out. Because last time you guys got to watch my icon, but that's not enough information. So we're going to set it up so you can watch it on Facebook. Okay. All right. All right, well, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And just so you know, that there are still some moments where I feel fear. I still feel fear. I felt fear this early this morning, but I have enough of these stories. The stories I get from the elevator, the story I get from my neighbors, the stories I get from different people, that I've got enough going that I know that I'm going to make this goal. I'm going to make this goal. I'm going to make this goal. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. I'll see you on Reverend Mel Show. See you later.